Imagine this, you load a photo of a street, and the program finds every person, every car, bicycle, and bus on its own, draws a box around each and counts them. No manual labeling, no training your own model. Today we'll teach Python to see the world and count objects in photos and video in just a few dozen lines of code. It's called computer vision, and you're about to see how simple it is. Here's what it looks like live. The model finds every object on its own, draws a box and labels it, what it is and how confident it is. A person, an umbrella, a bag. All recognized and counted on the fly, right on a busy night street. Notice how the model doesn't get confused even where people overlap each other. And this isn't an expensive $1 million system. It's a few lines of Python that we'll build from scratch right now. First, briefly, how this works at all. To a computer, an image is just millions of numbers, the brightness of every dot. A neural network has trained in advance on millions of labeled photos and learned to recognize telltale patterns. Here's the outline of a person, here's a wheel, here are the headlights of a car. It runs the image through itself, proposes rectangles around what it finds, and for each one it gives a class and a confidence from 0 to 1. All we have to do is take the ready model and keep the detections it's sure about. Let's start coding. We install one library, and it pulls in everything we need. Then we take a pre-trained YOLO model version 11. The letter S in the name is the size. There are tiny models for weak machines and heavy ones for maximum accuracy. It's already trained on 80 types of objects, so we don't have to train anything. We just load it and use it right away. Now we run the model on an image, literally in a single line. We get back a list of every detected object. We loop over it. Each object has a class, the ID of what it is, and a confidence, a number from 0 to 1. From the class ID, we pull the human-readable name and print it together with the confidence percentage. And here's the result on a busy street. Watch how Python labeled everything on its own. People, bicycles, cars, a bus, and even a truck deep in the frame, and counted it all instantly. More than 20 objects in a single shot, and we labeled none of them by hand. The model did all the work in a fraction of a second. People are highlighted in green, other objects in blue, so the count is clear at a glance. Now let's add the counting and the boxes themselves. We go over the detected objects again. We take the rectangle coordinates, that's the top left and bottom right corners, and the class name. If it's a person, we bump the people counter. And right away we draw a green box on the image with a function from the library. At the end, we print how many people we found in the frame. But the most interesting part is video. After all, video is just a sequence of frames. We open a file and read it frame by frame in a loop. We run each frame through the same model and get the ready annotation with boxes and labels using one command, plot. We show the result on screen, and we get real-time detection. The same code as for a photo, only now in motion. And there it is on real footage. People walk across a square and Python tracks each one. The boxes follow the people from frame to frame, and the counter changes on the fly as someone enters or leaves the view. Notice how the model recognizes people at different angles, in different clothes, even partially hidden. This is exactly how the visitor counting and video analytics systems that companies pay for are built, and we just built one ourselves on an ordinary laptop. And now the main thing where this actually earns money. Counting visitors in stores and malls to understand foot traffic. Queue analytics in banks and cafes. Warehouse and parking control. Safety on the factory floor. Spotting a person in a danger zone. Counting cars on the roads. All of this is done today with the very same code you just saw. Demand for computer vision is huge, there are few specialists, and the entry point is this script on your screen. The full code is in the description. Download it and run it on your own photos and video. It takes 5 minutes. And if you want me to show how to train a model like this on your own custom objects, tell me in the comments and I'll make a separate episode. Subscribe so you don't miss it. there's much more to come.